Ministry Living Water. I thank you for taking the time just to view this short little video. The book of Matthew in the Bible was wrote in 50 AD, a very, very long time ago. In Matthew the 24th chapter, 5th verse, says, Jesus said, "For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many." Matthew 24:11 says, "And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many." You know, the book of Matthew was wrote in 50 AD, a very, very long time ago. But we can see today how the Word of God is truly coming to pass. Prophecy right before our eyes every day. But there's those that will not even see, those that will not even hear. But I say to you today, you need to wake up, and a picture's worth 1,000 words.
Now, live, this is CBS 4 News First at 5.
Now, each week, hundreds in South Florida come to hear a controversial message from this self-proclaimed Son of God.
I'm Jesus Christ, man.
Tonight, meet the local preacher who claims he's Jesus Christ.
Well, you may not agree, but we've seen the hundreds of followers he has here in South Florida.
Add to that the thousands that he claims to have around the world. CBS 4's Ileana Barella spoke with him. Ileana.
Maggie, over the years, many have claimed to be the new Messiah. This latest entry is a self-proclaimed Jesus who favors designer sunglasses, wears a Rolex, and drives a Beamer. And you don't have to drive far to see him. He's right here in South Florida.
He's back.
I'm Jesus Christ, man. The second coming of Christ.
His name is Jose Luis de Jesus Miranda, but his followers call him Apostle, Dad, or simply Jesus Christ Man.
He is God. He is God.
And they lavish him with money and gifts.
I don't only have one Rolex, I have about 3, because they want to give it to me. It's like when that woman came to Jesus with the expensive perfume and spread it in his feet. He didn't reject it. So when someone gives me a watch or something or a gift, I receive it, you know. I like them too. They're nice.
This self-proclaimed Son of God is a 60-year-old former heroin addict and convict. The divorced father of 4, born in Puerto Rico, now lives in South Florida with his second wife. From this warehouse in Doral, he presides over the Creciendo en Gracia, or Growing in Grace Ministry, which he also calls God's government on earth. And as any other head of state, he is protected by a security detail that mimics the Secret Service. Miracles, you're healing the sick, you have to walk on water. Do you do any of those things?
No, not necessarily. That's not. See, my evidence is the church, what I'm doing worldwide.
What he is doing at more than 300 centers in Central and South America, Cuba, and the U.S. is preaching a message of freedom to indulge. Because according to this modern Messiah, there is no sin, no devil, no the makings of a destructive cult.
He destroyed my family.
So do former members like Regina Albarracin, who left the church about 5 years ago. Her husband soon followed, but their son Alvaro remained to become one of the ministry's biggest financial backers, donating more than $1 million to the church. And he is not alone. Many others have set up businesses in De Jesus' name that pour cash into the ministry.
So I know, we're going to be ruling the whole world.
A web entrepreneur and self-made millionaire, Alvaro Albarracin left his wife and children for the man he calls Jesus, remarried to another church member, and rarely speaks to his parents, who insist he has been brainwashed by the man they certainly don't call Jesus. You think he's Jesus Christ?
No, I don't think so.
What do you think he is?
He's a devil.
You think he's a devil?
Yes, I do.
Well, he says the devil doesn't exist.
He said that, but it's him.
Regina Albarracin is afraid for her son's soul, and Professor Alvarez says she should be. Most of these movements, he says, self-destruct sooner or later.
Lots of broken lives, a lot of the spiritual and emotional and psychological debris that will be strewn on the path of this gentleman. The fallout from this would be inestimable, particularly for the lives of the people who get caught up in this kind of a movement.
But unfazed by the criticism, De Jesus continues to plan for the role he believes he is destined to play on the world stage.
The real government of God upon the earth, reigning all the nations.
And you will rule?
I will be the president of the biggest government that this earth has experienced.
De Jesus, which literally means of Jesus, broadcasts his message around the world through a 24-hour cable channel and netcast, and he is convincing many, drawn by his charisma and the promise of salvation, no matter how bad they want to be. Because remember, he claims sin does not exist.
That never